Ba-bum. There we go.
Lift off.
Hey, welcome everybody to Astronomy Daily Live. It's 2 hours UTC. It's time again to gather together this group of friends from around the world and chit-chat about all things astronomy and space and science and nerdy things like that. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I noticed, let's see, in the chat, Uncle Bill, Todderbert, hey, nice to see you.
Todderbert, he hasn't been here for a long time.
Yeah. Well, that is the great thing, about a practically daily live stream is that you can come in anytime you want. The only requirement is that I got to be here, right? Besides
may that be true.
All are welcome whenever you possibly can. So Todderbert, yeah, nice to see you there. Andy, hey, nice to see you there too. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Things are good here. Just sort of the normal thing. Yesterday, I just sort of had it. It was just one of those days, and it's like I'm just going to crawl deep into my hole and just not even bother with anything at all. So hey Tom, nice to see you there too. So so I'm still in that hole. I'm just a little bit not quite as deep in the hole, right? So I can sort of look over the edge and it's like, hello. So all right, cool. Glad everybody's doing well. As I said, things are good here. Hey Chuck.
Nice Chuck is here.
In the chat. Cool.
Chuck, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bobby from Morgan City, Louisiana, and please welcome the Southern Belle of Astronomy Daily Live, Miss Atalanta.
That's right, you guys. I'm trying to compete with those Southern girls. They really work at looking good. So
I think you have exceeded for sure.
I can hold my own with those ladies.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, God. All right, well, good. Well, yeah, things are good here. Like I said, all is well. But I sort of thought that I would do. There's a couple of things on my mind. One of the things that I think I want to do right away, because I want to give you a little bit of time to think about this a little bit. We're going to go over to the picture of the day, and we're going to look at a few of those things. It's going to be
how long has it been since we've been seeing those picture of the days from NASA?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I like to look in on those once in a while, but not too often. I like to accumulate a few of them. So, but we're going to do that. But one of the items on that list is the 25 brightest stars in the sky. Now, before you do anything at all, okay, don't go over and look at them. Okay, what I want to do for the next, I don't know, half hour or so is try to think about what are those bright stars. It's kind of like a fun test. Okay, now look, it is super easy to find out, right? Super easy to find out. But what I want you to do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to think about what those bright stars might be. Now, I'm going to assume that they can be anywhere in the sky. So, north, south, doesn't matter. So, for the next bit here, why don't you think about, what bright stars do you know? And then, I don't know, maybe about 2:30, 2:40 or so, we'll go through a few of the pictures and stuff. And I've got actually one more thing to show you too. We'll make a list. Now, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can list 25 of them, but I'm going to give it a good try. So yeah, so start to think about that. This is fun. So you don't, you know, um, try not to look it up because then it's not quite as fun, right? So think about that a little bit. I'm going to also, I've already started a list in my head. So I should be able. I think I should be able to get at least half of them. I think, but
yeah. Now
I don't
you
know.
were saying about that you was in a deep hole yesterday. I was in a much more deeper hole with my ISP was down.
Yeah, that's no good. That's like the end of the world nowadays, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
We
yeah.
was able to
Oh,
get
you poor kids.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
I know.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
And it's a rarity that this has happened since we're on cable.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what exactly happened? Do you know?
Oh, like about I would say 2:30 loco-ish yesterday. Um, we had like a brief blackout, and our service never and our internet service provider never recovered from the blackout.
Okay. I
It was
gotcha.
like an area outage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
those kinds of things happen if you don't have the flow, you do not go. So that's
Yeah.
absolutely true. All right. So the other thing that I noticed yesterday was the anniversary of the publication of this book, and you've probably heard of
Ooh.
this guy. So he came up with some pretty interesting ideas, and so yeah, this of course is a translation.
And
I think.
I'm not sure like Todderbert, but I got this about last month.
Let's see that. Here we go.
So Todderbert got that brand spanking new Ratty Wow, baby. Everybody's
Wow.
jumping on the bandwagon now, baby.
Well, you do realize that video killed the radio star. So I'm just saying. So.
Oh, on the KBC, it's also that guy who did Walk Around the Clock back in the 50s birthday today.
Bill Haley.
Bill,
and the comments.
Yep.
Bill Haley in the comments.
1955. Yes. Rock Around the Clock. Remember it well.
Okay, it was the 60s. Okay. And that's happening, Tolliver, in about 2 days. World's Last Chance on 93.30.
Wow. So here are the famous laws of motion. Right? So, all of his stuff that he wrote, these are basically just geometrical proofs. So, you really have to be into that kind of thing, to really understand this. But that's basically all this is. Here, I'll go to one of these things. Doesn't matter what, but so it's just a bunch of geometrical proofs, and it just goes on and on and on like this, right?
And you just stole Tom's This Day in History.
Well, that was this was yesterday, so no, I am definitely not. I am definitely not.
You've still got it, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna step on any toes that way. No way. No way. So law one says every body continues in its state of rest or of uniform motion in a right line. Um, 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 unless it's compelled to change that state by forces impressed upon it. So that is the law of the inertia, right? So things are going to keep moving. Forever, right? The second law says that the change of motion is proportional to the motive force impressed. And the third law is to every action there is
opposite reaction.
You got it. So there we go. There they all are.
13-year-olds. Of course I've got this.
1, 2, and 3 right there.
Okay.
And then all the rest of this book is it's basically just explaining all of that. It's proving that, I guess you can say, geometrically. So pretty cool. It's a nice book to have around. As you can see, I don't really look at this book very often. Most of my most of my books are all banged up and all of that. But so this one I really haven't looked at much. I'm not much of a geometer, so it's nice to have. And I probably should look at it a lot more than what I do, but there it is. Now, I don't remember. I don't know if this says what year it was published originally. It doesn't say here. Let's see if it says here. No, it doesn't.
Fascinating.
Okay, so here's Newton's preface to the first edition, and at the bottom here. Okay, well this preface at least is dated May 8th, 1686.
First edition was 1687.
Okay. Yeah. So he wrote this, and then of course it was published.
Oh, there's payback.
It's nice, light reading. For anybody interested. So there's that. I should mention that we need to say cheers.
All right. I don't have much of that faucet water, but cheers.
I've got a little bit of the coffee left, and I've got a full mug here. It is at least for the desert here. It is really humid here. We're starting to move into the monsoons. And it is getting sticky.
Yeah.
Nothing like Louisiana and those places. Not even close.
Oh my gosh! Do you want to live in Louisiana with heat indenses around the hundreds?
Nope.
Atta?
Nope.
I'd stay in the air conditioning, use my fan.
Yeah.
I got the air conditioning and the fan on.
There you go. Yeah, I've got a little fan. You can probably hear it. So
okay, so Tom is saying that there are 2 more editions in 1713 and 1726.
Cool. Yeah, I held in my hands a second edition. They have a copy down at the University of Arizona.
Todd, I would be out of here if the mosquitoes here in Louisiana are bigger than my dog.
Yeah, that's you know, they just carry you away, right? So yeah, amazing. So yeah, down at the University of Arizona in their special collections vault, they had.
I think it is mosquito season as well as hurricane season as well.
Oh, I'm sure, but yeah, so that was extremely cool to actually hold in my hands and page through, you know, the Latin book. It was the second edition. It was the 1713 version, and man, it was very emotional, right? Didn't expect that. The same thing happened to me at Kennedy Space Center. Exactly the same thing. When I stood right under the Saturn V, man, I just lost it. I just totally. It's like, you know, just too amazing. Just absolutely too incredible.
Heidelberg question's right on point. Did they make you wear gloves?
Yeah, you know, I worked there, and I don't know if I was necessarily sort of allowed back in the vault, but it's open, so I went in and poked around a little bit, and I found it. So I think the short answer is no. There really weren't any kind of gloves around or anything. You know, the people who worked on those kinds of things would have put those around, and they weren't anywhere at all.
They should have put them around because he's very old.
Maybe, yeah.
You got to be real careful. It's not whose skin oil that's the problem. It's any skin oil.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And yeah, you know, I was extremely careful, and I mean, I literally, it was like, I don't know, maybe a minute or so, you know, because it's like, you know, I don't want to get caught either, right? So,
yeah.
So yeah, that was very fun. All right, well, let's go over to the APOD, and we'll take a look at a couple of the pictures over there. And I hope you're sort of thinking about bright star names. I still am
illogical
a little bit. I don't think it's illogical at all. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh!
Let's do it. So,
talking to the customer service rep, I thought she was incompetent.
I don't know what that is.
When there is.
Oh.
Okay, well, but my ISP went down yesterday.
All right, here we go. Off to the Astronomy Picture of the Day archive. So
Warp 8, engage.
It looks like, I don't know if I was looking at a couple of these things or if we were, but I noticed, you know, that a couple of these are selected already. I don't remember looking at these live. So I don't know. Let's. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see a little bit better. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably enough. So let's see. Which one should we do first? Milky Way, Spiral Galaxy M96. Let's take a look at that. Oh, yeah. So nice spiral galaxy. I think this said it was a Hubble image too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've obviously taken at least 3 different pictures and combine them into one. 3 colors, right? And you know, I don't know what these are. I don't know if these are these 2 things over here. I don't know if those are like background galaxies. They sure look like it, but they look almost identical. So I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, so that's a nice spiral. You can see it's pretty tight spiral arms too. You really can't see any more, you know, than maybe a couple arms, and then you got all this stuff in here. Now all this glow are stars, and then of course you can see a bunch of gas and dust and all of that.
All right.
Looks like some.
All right, right. To welcome Astro Live Channel and Indy Cali in the chat.
Hey there, Astro Live Channel. Nice to have you on board.
And
we're looking at
Andy too.
Yeah, I think I already said hi to Andy, but I'll say hi again. Hi, Andy.
Okay.
So you can see a bunch of gas and dust. This isn't quite a face-on, and it's a little bit of an angle. So we're seeing it. I'm not quite sure which one is sort of towards us and which one is away from us. It sort of looks like this one might be on, well, towards us, right? Kind of hard to tell though. Yeah, but yeah, nice. And of course, this is a really, really nice galaxy to look at with a telescope. I think this is in the constellation of Leo. So right at the moment, you're not going to be able to see it because it's right in the sun. So you're going to have to wait a month or 2, and then you'll be able to catch it in the morning.
Oh yeah, Leo month this month, baby.
Yeah, Leo's.
And I'm a Leo.
Leo's in the sun. Yes, or the sun is in Leo, whichever you prefer. But there's some star-forming regions here. All these red things here. Looking like that. There's some blues over here, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see. View towards M106. So this is also in Leo, as I recall. And this is actually a ground-based image. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can get a. Yeah, so that's another spiral, even more edge on. You know, we're seeing this more inclined.
How would someone will submit astrophotography to actually have a feature on APOD?
I think there's a submission form. Let's see if we can find that out. I think you just have to submit, you know, your images. You just send them into them, and about APOD maybe. Yeah. So yeah, I think that is pretty much what you do. Is just somewhere in here, there's either a form or some kind of email, and you just send it in, and somebody, I don't know if it's a person or a group, but they choose them every day, of course. So that's a nice edge on there.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Serious astrophotography, there's got to be a submission form or email somewhere there.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Somewhere in there. You can see all the foreground stars. These are stars that are in our galaxy, of course. And then.
And once again, the librarian is actually slimming at the stores again.
Okay.
I wonder who
So,
that librarian is.
Librarian? I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Okay. Page Master?
Oh, Page Master is.
She's I don't think it's around yet.
Oh, okay.
So once again, the reason why I like to call Page Master the librarian of Astronomy Daily Live.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he
you.
remembers everything. He can find anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, here's a little. I'm not quite sure if you call that like a dwarf galaxy, and it looks like it either has a star really, really close to its center, or the center itself there is really, really, really bright. Hard to tell. Pretty faint though. That really, it looks like a star that just so happens to be right in the center, because it sort of looks like all the other stars around here. So that's a pretty good shot. It's I like to look at the corners and the edges, to see if there's any kind of distortions or anything. And it looks like there's a little bit, but it's not all that bad. So here's another little fuzzy of sorts. It doesn't look like the seeing was all that great that night, or those nights. These stars are a little blobby, but still really nice, really beautiful stuff. An amazing universe we're in, for sure. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm going to back this out a little bit. And hopefully everybody is compiling their list of the 25 brightest stars. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. That's no fun. Let's try to think about this a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. But let's see. So nocticulant clouds. Have you seen those? These extremely high altitude clouds that are actually lit up way past sunset, and they're just absolutely fantastic. You normally see those in the northern latitudes, so I don't think I've ever seen them at my latitude, but there they are. So really,
I
pretty stuff.
wonder if APOD pays them if they use their photo on their if they use the photo, his photo on APOD.
As far as I know, nobody is getting paid. They just get bragging rights. It's a big deal. Big deal to have a one of your things on an APOD. So
yeah,
but that's a nice shot.
Because I know in some submissions, I know if you submit it to like True TV, because True TV usually has those viral shows.
Mm-hmm.
If you submit it to be on one of the shows on True TV will pay you.
Oh, that's nice. So there's Messier 83. Another nice object.
I'm not sure that's true because it's been a good while since I ever watched True TV.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is a great telescope shot too. Now,
Alert.
Hey there, Ron. How are you?
Bobby got me before I could say it. He's quick. And there's a good look one. Good, she made it.
Yeah,
yep.
She's
that's the Belle of Astronomy Daily Live.
There you go. So we're looking at Messier 83 here, just a picture of it. Great um, um, telescope object too. Now it's not going to look like this. It's going to look like a gray fuzzy thing. You might be able to see a little bit of a shape, but it's pretty face on. Pretty face on. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of these dark lanes or anything. Maybe you will. Don't remember exactly. This is a long exposure with the, well, I guess it's a combination. The Subaru telescope, which I think is in Hawaii, I think.
How big is that one?
The Subaru. Oh, I don't remember. It's pretty big. It's at least I think at least a couple of meters, at least, if not more. It might be like an 8 meter.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't remember exactly.
How long was the exposure on that, or on the different pictures used?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any info on that here, so
Hi, Tonalbert.
Can't answer that.
Yes, we're going to say goodbye to Tonalbert. Good night.
See you later. Yep. Thanks for coming in, Totterbert. Always great to see you here in the chat. Come on back whenever you want. And it looks like, there's some background galaxies here too. Let's see if we can zoom in on those. So that's got a nice bar across there with some weird stuff going on. Here's a spiral that's sort of inclined a certain way. See the diffraction spikes on the stars. Some people like those.
In the flat view there, what is the those red blotches there? Are those star clusters, or what are those?
Those are
inside the galaxy formation.
Yeah. So those are sort of warmer areas where there's like warm and hot gas and dust. To the extent that it's starting to glow a little bit. So those are usually star forming regions, and so the stars are actually making the gas and dust.
Okay, so Subaru is a telescope. The Subaru telescope is 8.2 meters optical infrared.
Cool, nice. Yep, it's a big toy. Big toy.
Japanese for Seven Sisters, according to ALC.
Wow, I'm impressed.
That's right.
We're back to one, Captain.
That's right. It's Subaru is actually the Japanese name for the Pleiades.
Oh.
Subaru. And in fact, if you look on Subaru cars, you will notice that it's a star pattern.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
We must be stuck in a time differential.
They've got it all there.
Well, it's located on the Big Island, not Maui, or
right.
Maui.
Yeah. Yep. It's on Mauna Kea.
That's like one of the tallest mountains, right?
That is, I believe, the tallest mountain in the world. Just
wow.
I think about half of it is submerged underwater. But I think it goes up.
What is the height above sea level for the scope?
I think it's about 14,000.
Holy cow!
Feet.
I know what 11,000 is. That kind of makes it ill if you're not used to it.
It's crazy high. High. Yeah.
You don't realize it until you get there, and then if you never felt it before, a lot of times it just catches you off guard.
Oh yeah. No, you've got to be careful with that.
No, I remember when I drove through the tunnel on going across the Colorado there, coming back from Arizona, and the tunnel is 11.3 or something like that.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, and so, but at 10,600, I started feeling a little queasy, little butterfly stomach, you know, a little
Wow.
ill, little dizzy, you know, and I didn't know what was going on exactly because I never had that sensation.
Right.
But then one of the guys that was doing the work around the park area there, I was at the ski area, Aspen, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny because we left Arizona and it was springtime, 80 degrees, and you get up there and it's snowing, and it's like, what the hell is going on? You know, same day, and we go from spring to winter in like a few hours, you know.
Yeah.
And so you're up there though, and you're not realizing that the elevation sickness is a real situation until it actually hits you. Then it's like, holy crap!
You're obviously not a skier if 10,000 feet starts.
No.
Yeah, to go a lot higher than that.
No, but I got through the tunnel though, and I had to. The bad thing was I couldn't really stay there because obviously it was affecting me being there, you know. So I couldn't really stay there. So I had to keep moving, but being the only one driving, it's a little bit challenging when you're driving through the tunnel and you can't hardly see straight.
Yeah,
You
wow.
feel like you're drunk, you know. And I don't know if that was safe or not. I don't know if it's safe
Imagine
or
being
not.
on a bicycle trail and there's a tunnel right there.
Yeah, but I did.
Oh my gosh.
I got through it when I got back down on the other side. About, I don't know, about 8,500 started to level out again.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
I know I could
And
probably get
on
used to it.
YouTube, you can look at live view of trains in Norway
Mhm.
going throughout the countryside.
Mhm.
And every once in a while, they do hit those tunnels.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I think the highest I've ever been in terms of like an observatory and all that, I think is probably about almost 10,000 feet, and I never felt anything at all. You know, shortness of breath when trying to climb stairs and that kind of stuff.
And I would suppose that it might be
my
different for
gosh.
each person as well. You know,
I think so.
Has a different balance situation.
I think so.
You know,
too.
so speaking of stairs and bridges, if I would have been there in this morning, I could have been taking the 182 bridge called the Long Island Bridge that connects between Berwick and Morgan City. You could definitely cross that bridge if you're biking or walking or jogging without needing to use the steps in the sidewalk.
Ah.
Whoa.
And let me tell you something. Carrying your bike and walking the bridge with those steps and that sidewalk, that could be a PETA.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is NGC 1566, and it's a beautiful spiral. Absolutely fantastic. Look at those nice defined.
Well, it has hot spots in there too. Look at that.
Spiral arms. Yeah. Star forming regions.
So
for
now,
sure.
when you saw or when they witnessed something happening when they was it a supernova that occurred and they saw the explosion, or what was that occurred on, I can't remember what galaxy it was, but it was on a galaxy they were studying.
Okay, well,
They actually saw one explode, and they saw it. I don't know if they saw it physically explode or they saw the effects of it.
well, they're going to see They're going to see a light curve.
What was the tallest mountain that we're talking about?
You're talking about Mauna Kea.
Mount Mauna Kea. Even Mount Everest is the highest.
Well, at least above sea level, yes.
Above sea level.
You're right. Yeah. But I think Mauna Kea,
Yeah.
in terms of mountains, I think that is the tallest one.
I don't think there's any telescope on top of Mount Everest.
Nope. Nope.
No, just a lot of garbage now.
Yeah.
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 The occasional
Yeah.
dead body.
Yeah, I was going to say a few dead bodies.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're into underwater adventures, I think Noah did an exploration expedition. I don't know where at in the water.
I have already done that.
But they have some great shots. I watched about a few minutes of it while I was heating up my pizza today.
Pretty cool. So there's a couple of interesting
underwater.
So there's a couple of interesting things I noticed in this. One is this kind of weird looking. Oh, sorry.
The dark area there?
No, this thing right here. This
highest point on Earth measured from the Earth's center is Mount Chimborazo.
Oh, okay.
But what
From
was
the Earth's center.
What was the other telescope?
And it's in Ecuador.
Cool.
And thank you, Astro Live Channel, for providing us with that link.
Yeah, appreciate that. The other interesting thing that I sort of noticed about this, see how out here, the shape is sort of this away, but if you look in the center, it's sort of this away. It's almost like a 90-degree thing. So I don't know if that's a projection thing. I don't know if that's I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but this definitely has sort of a major axis this away. But the center here has a major axis sort of that way.
They have to adjust their light screen to the proper angle.
Hey, they're going to have to do something about that. Yeah. All right, let's keep going here because I definitely want to try. Actually, why don't we do that now? Okay. So I've been trying to think, trying to remember what the 25 brightest stars in the night sky are, and I don't want to look. I don't want to know. I want us to try to name as many as we possibly can. So
in the current bright sky, or just in the bright sky for our hemisphere, or what?
I'm going to assume that it's the entire sky, north and south.
Okay.
So let's see.
Vega, first one.
Okay, well, that is definitely not the brightest one, but it is definitely a bright one. I'm going to say...
Astro Live Channel says Sirius, Capella, and Vega.
Okay, Sirius, Capella. Now, I hope that nobody's cheating, right? We're trying to...
I was just guessing.
We're trying to think about this and just have a little bit of fun instead of looking it up. It's easy to look it up. In fact... what was the other one?
Okay, Astro Live Channel says Deneb and Altair.
Okay.
Tom is saying Arcturus.
Yeah. Yep, Arcturus.
It stole my thunder.
Arcturus. Okay, come on.
All right, looking at the chat.
Probably Regulus. I'm going to put that one down.
Okay, Uncle Bill wants to know what... okay. What's the question, says Uncle Bill?
Well, see, right here, they have a picture showing the 25 brightest stars in the sky. Okay. And I sort of thought, let's try to name them first.
You didn't want to look at it, yeah.
Okay, Chuck is saying Rigel, Astro Live Channel, Regulus.
Yes. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice,
G.
yes.
I don't think I have that.
So now, Brightest, what do you
right.
mean by what's the magnitude you're going to?
We want to try and list the 25 brightest ones.
So
doesn't matter what they are; they just have
Okay.
to be the brightest ones. So far we've got 10 of them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Antares, Canopus, Castro, and Pollux.
Antares, Castor and Pollux. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. What was the other one?
Let me. I wanna.
Antares, he said Antares.
Yeah, I got that.
Let me do something about it.
I'm trying to.
And welcome, Digi. She is a Spicer.
Spica.
Spiker, yeah.
Spica. Yep. Spica.
Okay, and Atalanta said Canopus might be one.
Canopus. Yes.
Canopus.
Yes. Of course it is. Of course it is. I think Rigel Centaurus, maybe. That's
it's Alpha Centauri.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Alpha Centauri? I don't know how bright that is.
Okay. Mizar and Procyon is also potential, they're saying.
I thought Alpha Centauri
and
was.
Alcabel is looking at a northern hemisphere bias. Well, where are some of the brightest stars in the southern hemisphere, dang it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of southern ones. Of course, I don't know the southern ones as well as I do the northern ones. Let's see. So how many do we have here? There's 17 that we have. Don't know if they're all right or not. But
let's have some word from the Australians here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, Altair. Oh, no, we got that one.
Where's Ingrid
okay, yeah. they are saying. Okay, Uncle Bill says Alpha Proxima Centauri is fairly down, if he recalls correctly, so that won't be an entry.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. So we'll put it on the list though, and I don't know if I've got these spelled right either. So don't. So let's see. There are 17 of them. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through each constellation that I know. Like Orion, we've got Rigel, Betelgeuse. There's Sirius, Procyon. Trying to think of other ones. Canopus is over there. Regulus, maybe. Maybe Fomalhaut. Maybe. I don't know how to spell that. Fomalhaut, something like that. I don't think that's one of them, but it might be.
Okay.
Well, there is a luminosity.
Fomalhaut sure looks bright in my night sky.
Yeah.
Okay, Mirgak.
Who?
Mirac.
Mirac. Okay. Now.
Mintaka.
Okay. So people aren't looking these up, are they?
I'm not.
No.
I'm just looking at the chat.
I had my one guess.
That'd be no fun at all. Yeah. I think I've got my one guess in here too. So I don't know where Mirac is. Whoever named that, what constellation? What constellation is that in? Mirac.
It has to be the southern sky.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Really? And I don't think nobody is coming to a southern hemisphere variant. So I think all of them are supposed to be on the northern side.
Well, Canopus
So,
is
and I don't think
south.
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
No, that's
four guys on the south, and they wouldn't have any of the guesses because we wouldn't have them.
okay. So,
I wish
Mirac,
Ingrid or Saul would be here.
Mirac, I guess, is in the constellation Andromeda. So, yeah, I don't know if that's one of the 25 or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna find out. Yeah, the Southern Cross does have a bunch of bright stars. I have no idea what the names are either.
I think for a bunch of amateurs, we did pretty good.
Mintaka.
Well, let's see how many we get right before you get all excited.
Mirac. Let's see, are there any ones that I missed here from the chat? Mizar, I don't think Mizar. Don't think so.
Really?
No, that is one of the stars in the Big Dipper.
Right.
I wish Ingrid Assad was here. We might know from Ingrid.
Maybe. Castor and Pollux, maybe. Let's put those down. Maybe. Oh, I think we already.
You already had Castor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We already did. So, Regulus, Arcturus, Rigel, Deneb, Altair, Sirius, Capella, Vega. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got 20 of them. It's not bad. I was absolutely certain I wasn't going to be able to name them all. That's Antares, Uncle Bill.
Well, who's in the south then?
Let's
Where's
find
James?
out what they are.
Where's James Dugan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Patrick.
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 And Doris.
Patrick, hello. Long time no see.
Nice to see you here, Patrick. Arcanar. All right, so I've got that one. Achernar. I don't know about Achernar. Don't know about that one. All right, well, why don't we take a look? This picture of the day here is actually really cool. Okay. I like it. So let's find out. Ready? Is there anybody else
Ready,
with anything?
Go.
I can't think of any. Can't think of any others.
Okay, Tom is saying Mizar and Alcor.
Yeah, I don't think so, but all right. We'll do it.
Give it a try.
Yeah, I don't think so, though. I don't think so.
Well, let's see what they are. I want to see what we do.
Let's do it. We're on the edge of our seats here.
Oh, my gosh.
She's ready to throw something at you in a minute.
Let's zoom. Okay, so Sirius. Here, I'm going to pull up our little chart here. Okay, so Sirius.
Oh, I remember that. I was looking at that the other day, and I couldn't remember the names.
Canopus.
I was looking at how pretty they looked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought exactly the same thing.
I didn't even look at names. I just looked at how bright they were and the different blues and oranges or reds.
Aren't they great? Yeah. So Rigel Centaurus, yeah, got that one. I think that was my contribution.
What did we miss then?
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to find out. Arcturus.
We had Arcturus.
Vega.
We had, yeah.
Vega. Capella and Rigel. Capella.
Some of the names I don't know. Betelgeuse, I forgot that one. I think somebody said that, though.
Yep, we got it. Procyon. So that one's right. Achernar and Procyon. Achernar. Wow. Okay. Procyon. We got that one. Betelgeuse, which of course I spelled wrong, but that's all right. Hadar. Hadar. Oh, okay. I don't know that name.
Where is that?
I don't know.
Got to be in the south, then, if we don't know it.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Well, let's find out. Where's it at?
All right, let's do it.
Let's just do it. And a
Beta Centauri.
Centauri.
Beta Centauri. So, yep,
Wow.
it's definitely in the south. So,
All right. So
okay, well,
I knew it was not. I don't remember the name, so of course I don't remember most of the names, but I mean I didn't even recognize it. So
so Hadar is one that we missed. Altair. Ah, here is one of the stars of the Southern Cross, Acrux.
oh,
So Tom was right about that. Altair we've got. Acrux we don't have. There's Aldebaran and Antares, which I think we had. There's Antares. Did we not get Aldebaran? Oh man, you know what?
Oh heck!
Dang it!
We are just lame here.
Oh,
That is shameful. That is
that's
shameful.
you can't miss it.
That is the worst thing in the world. Spica and Pollux and Fomalhaut, yeah. So bad typing day. So Spica and Fomalhaut. What was the other one?
Okay. Yeah.
Pollux. So Pollux is there. Deneb, yeah. Mimosa. Wow. I don't know that. I don't recognize that one either.
I thought that was a drink.
Well, see, Mimosa.
interesting.
Beta. Oh, okay. So actually, that's.
So do they have a luminosity chart that they go by? I mean, as far as like the brightest.
Are you talking about a magnitude chart or a luminosity chart?
Yeah, a magnitude chart for what they go by as far as what they consider brightest.
I think that this is an order. So
Okay.
this is going, from brightest to faintest.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, they don't have any of the numbers here, but
Right.
Okay, so Mimosa is actually part of the Southern Cross as well. So that's pretty amazing. Did I get that one down? Yeah. Mimosa, Regulus. I think we got Regulus
Mm-hmm.
here. Yeah. Oh,
I
Regulus.
wouldn't think the Neb would be really that bright, but
Oh, it's bright. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Adhara. I've never heard of Adhara. Don't know where that is. Let me write it down and then we'll look it up here really quick. Adhara. Let's see where that is. Adhara. Epsilon Canis Majoris. Wow, okay, so that's in the north. I think it's the star right next to Sirius then. Yeah. Let's see, is there an easy way to do this? Let's see, Canis Majoris. I think it's, oh, okay, it's that one right down there. So it's the one south of Sirius. I thought it was this one, but it's actually that one
Mm-hmm.
down there. So okay, cool. Alhara, Shaula. Never heard of that one either. Shaula. Let's see what that one is. Never heard of that one.
Well, they're still letting off the fireworks here.
Oh, are they?
They'll be doing that for a whole week.
Shaula.
Oh, I think they stopped enforcing our jurisdiction now. Tomorrow,
So that's
yesterday was the
Lambda.
last day.
Gotcha. So Shaula is the stinger of the scorpion. Oh. Oh,
Boy, these
Shaula.
you can sure tell a lot of these stars were named by Arab astronomers or Middle Eastern astronomers.
Yeah, well, and all these names are these stars have multiple names. These are just sort of like our names, right? So each culture, they have their own names.
Oh, yeah.
It just so happens, that the culture we're in, these are the names. So Castor, yep, we got that one. Castor, where's Castor? There it is. And Gaycrux. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That sounds like a Southern Cross star, though, too. So it looks like maybe three of the stars in the Southern Cross are on this list. That's pretty amazing.
All right, so we got 5 stars wrong.
Gaycrux. Let's see where Gaycrux is.
Got it wrong.
Gamma Crucis. Yes.
Or we just missed them.
Missed them.
I think we missed some, and we got a couple of them wrong, I guess you can say. So, Mirac.
Okay, so
Mintaka,
we missed about 7. We missed 7 stars, and we got 5 stars wrong.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But what's the percentage on the test? Did we pass it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like tests.
Did we get better than 40%?
I think so. I think we did really, really well. That's
the dog said we did.
Absolutely. And if the dog agrees, we got to be right about that. All right, well, cool. Well, that was a little bit of fun, so cheers.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I think I am going to get on out of here. I notice it's about 3:03 UTC, so yeah.
You gotta finish that whole glass first, and you can leave.
Well, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, sometimes this goes really, really fast, and sometimes it hardly moves at all. So, gotta figure. All right, everybody. Well, as I said, I think I'm going to get out of here for now. So let's see if there's anything else in the chat. Shenanigans over in the chat. Yeah. Well, it's just nice to go through a few of those things and remind ourselves a little bit of that. And the pictures of those stars are absolutely beautiful too. So really, really nice. So tell a friend.
And you tell a friend. Yeah.
Tell a friend.
And tell a friend. Suck it.
All right. So have a great evening, great day. Make sure to subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, and I will be back here again tomorrow. 2 hours UTC. More astronomy, more space, sciencey things, nerdy things, just some fun, and let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, everybody.
Why not?
Take care. Peace, cheer, and all that. Live long and prosper.
Next time.
And I will see you next time. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.